There are two things that I love about this track and Dan's voice singing, and one thing that I kind of missed. Hello and welcome back to the channel. 'Tis I, Ken Lavigne, singer/vocal coach, and today we have another selection from Dan VASC. This one just dropped a few days ago, and this was brought to my attention by a couple of dear fans and subscribers to the channel. Jamie, who writes, Dan VASC, Metal Guys Play My Heart Will Go On. It just dropped today. Can't ever have too much Dan. Thanks, Jamie. Yeah, you might be right about that. And this was a similar request from Susan, who writes, Dan VASC has taken My Heart Will Go On and added some serious energy, turned it into a battle hymn. It's like taking a beloved recipe, adding some spice, kicking it up a bit, turning it into something outrageous and wonderful. And Susan kindly left the YouTube link, so thank you very much, Susan. So yeah, without further ado, let's listen to Dan VASC. And I believe this is Garrett Peters. 3, 2, 1, go. It's a bit bigger. Oh my goodness. Right off the top, we get a little bit of that guitar solo imitating the penny whistle of the original, but we don't spend too much time lingering on that. Boom, straight in after that drum fill into just some heavy metal thrashing, keeping up the tempo at a blistering pace. This is not your Celine Dion version of My Heart Will Go On. It's almost too fast. It's almost too much. There were a couple of things that he did that were so metal. Of course, ending that monumental long phrase with a glorious high note at the very end. Let's just get another hit of that. Okay, so Dan's clearly in his happy place with this song. The phrases are just long enough to be elegantly legato, but they still have that hard driving edge with a little bit of distortion, compression that really gives that metally feel to the song. And of course, that nice fry scream at the end of that phrase. Classic Dan. Change. All right. Nice transition from the guitar solo into now the penny whistle solo, played by guitar, obviously. This is a metal version. Great Garrett Peters. Yeah, guy can shred. Awesome. Okay, just before he gets into the final push here, I just want to draw attention to this lovely little riff, how he ends this off with a little bit of a nod and a flourish to Celine Dion with that little flourish at the end of his phrase. That bit right there. Yeah, all right. Oh, Dan, that version has melted the iceberg of my heart. Well done. Oh, I gotta tell you though, there are two things that I love about this track and Dan's voice singing, and one thing that I kind of missed in this particular rendition. The two things that I love is its unrelenting adherence to the idea of metal. Even off the top, they don't try and shove in a penny whistle in there to sort of give it the iconic Titanic feel about it. No. They stick true to metal and its roots, and they just go straight to the heart of it. That's fantastic. And it's just, again, unrelenting energy and just hard driving, face melting metal. And then the other thing that I absolutely loved about this was that they didn't try and mock or make fun of Celine Dion or the original source material. They were clearly enjoying just playing the melody, singing the melody as it's written, and not trying to sort of do wink, wink, nudge, nudge, aren't we clever at making fun of this genre that surely these two genres shouldn't be mixed together. It's sort of like an alchemical no-no, you know, you're going to have something explode in your face. It's going to be awful. And so I like that they honored that as opposed to, you know, what some musicians might say, well, this is lesser material. I'm a metal musician, and I don't deign to do anything as square as a Celine Dion cover. So that part I really loved. I thought that was great, and it was a great juxtaposition between the two genres, and I think they did a really credible job. The thing that I guess when you're offering sort of like music criticism, you have to be careful. You know, like you're supposed to really just be critical of what's there and what's present, and maybe shy away or steer clear of what was missing. And for me, I guess I just want to dip my toe in that and just say the thing that I was missing was this was a great opportunity not only to obviously showcase Dan's fantastic voice and Garrett's incredible playing, but also their ability to orchestrate outside of the lines, you know, as opposed to necessarily just playing it straight. I think there was an opportunity here to really create something even above and beyond what we would expect. And I was just kind of missing that. I was sort of waiting that. We got nods to it here and there, a couple of key changes, interesting sort of dramatic changes between the sections, between the slow solo sections and the hard driving sections. I was still wanting more because I know they have so much more to give. But anyway, those are just a few of my thoughts What are your thoughts? Let me know. You can leave a comment down in the comment section. What do you think of Dan VASC? What do you think of this version of My Heart Will Go On? Did it melt your heart? Did the iceberg of your heart like it did mine? Or did it leave you with a sinking feeling? Also, too, if you want to be like Susan and like Jamie and get a hold of me directly, there are links down below in the description where you can leave me a note and a kind donation if you are able to do so. Anything and everything is gratefully acknowledged and accepted here on the channel. And lastly, if you are not yet a member of this fabulous community, why don't you just boop the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up. That's the best thing you could do for this channel. Give us a thumbs up. And if you want to hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on any of the stuff that we produce here every week on the channel. And lastly, if you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for taking time out of your super busy day and spending a few of those precious moments here with me. Much love and appreciation to you all, and we will see you next time.